Every night, over 500,000 Americans sleep on the streets. How did we let this happen? How did we become a country that turns its back on its own? We see them every day, but instead of asking, why are they here? We ask, why don't they just get a job? Footage of a mother at a food bank, a man filling out job applications, a family being evicted, a lost job, a medical bill, a rent increase. Millions of Americans are one emergency away from the streets. Wages have stagnated. A full-time minimum wage job can't afford a one-bedroom apartment in 93% of U.S. counties. Housing costs have skyrocketed. There isn't a single state where a worker making minimum wage can afford rent without working multiple jobs. Mental illness and addiction are criminalized, not treated. Instead of help, people get jail cells or empty sidewalks. Veterans who served this country are abandoned. PTSD, trauma, and lack of support leave tens of thousands of vets homeless. We defund social services but pour billions into corporations. Tax breaks for the wealthy while families are left to fend for themselves. We didn't get here by accident. We got here because of choices, policies that put profits over people, greed over dignity, and until we face that truth, we'll never fix this. This isn't about charity, it's about justice. We don't need small fixes, we need radical change. Housing is a human right. We must stop treating shelter as a privilege and start demanding policies that make affordable housing accessible to all. Living wages for all. No one working 40+ hours a week should live in poverty. We need wage reform, stronger labor protections, and jobs that provide stability. Universal health care. No one should lose everything because they got sick. Access to mental health services, addiction treatment, and medical care must be a priority. Rethink our priorities. Instead of pouring billions into corporations and war, invest in people, housing, education, healthcare, and community programs. Stop criminalizing poverty. Homelessness isn't a crime, but we treat it like one. Cities pass laws against sleeping outside instead of offering shelter. This must change. We must care. We need to stop looking away. This is not their problem. This is our problem, and we are all responsible for fixing it. The system is broken, but we are not powerless. Here's what you can do. Starting today, support local shelters and food banks. Donate time, supplies, or funds to organizations helping people survive. Advocate for affordable housing. Call your representatives. Show up to city meetings. Demand change. Your voice matters. Help directly. A conversation, a meal, a kind word. See them. Hear them. Remind them they are not invisible. Push for policy change. Sign petitions. Vote for leaders who prioritize people over corporations and hold them accountable. This is not an unsolvable problem. Other countries have ended homelessness. We can too. But it starts with us. With our voices, our actions, our refusal to look away any longer. Because we the people means all of us. And when enough of us stand up, when enough of us demand change, we will not fail. Join the movement, demand justice, be the change.